In this video, I'll show you exactly how to get big groups into your restaurant for their birthdays. Obviously, big groups coming into your restaurant for their birthdays will increase your ticket averages, help you make more money, and it's just really awesome. So I'm actually going to show you exactly from A to Z how it all works, what buttons to push, what softwares to use, everything from A to Z, so you can run this stuff for your restaurant. So go ahead, enjoy the video, and please implement at your restaurant. Let's do it. In Ads Manager, you're going to go ahead and you're going to do the engagement campaigns. Okay, the engagement campaigns. This is the typical way we do it, where people can click and it opens up either into Instagram DM or Facebook Messenger. You capture them as a lead and you can get them to come on in for their birthday. Okay, so I'm just going to bullet point down here a couple different topics here that I think it's important to just bullet point this down and make sure it's all super clear for everybody. So the benefits that you're going to get from running birthday campaigns, a bunch of different things. Okay, number one, you're going to get big groups. Okay, big groups. And I think Preet has a question here. Let's see. Preet, we'll wait for questions towards the end. And wait for questions towards the end here. Then we'll be able to help you. So you can get big groups in. That's, of course, going to increase average ticket. Okay. And you also are going to be able to, of course, increase revenue. It's also another just unique thing that you can do to penetrate your market. So you can penetrate your market in a unique way, because you can actually target your ads to say some pretty cool things, right? Some people don't have a lot of friends, which is unfortunate, but maybe they just moved to a new city or they don't have a ton of friends. You can have your ad say something about, like, maybe something humorous, like, your friends forgot about your birthday, but we didn't. Come on in and get a dessert on the house. So something about around those lines. So you get big groups in, increase your revenue. This can be done in store or for catering. And you're also going to be able to build your lead list. Okay, so you can get Facebook Messenger, you can get Instagram DM contacts, you can get email contacts, you can get phone number contacts. Okay. As a byproduct, I don't really care too much about followers, but you're definitely going to get more followers as well. Whenever you run ads, you're going to get all those people who see your ads. A lot of them are going to start following you as well as a result. So there's a bunch of different really cool things you can do here. Okay, so there's a couple different benefits. Now I'm going to show you how to set it up in your ad account. Okay, so if you open up your Meta ad account, you're going to want to do a new engagement campaign. I'm going to title this birthday. Okay, simple stuff. Skip all this, go down here and click next. Okay, the messaging app that you want to use is right here, and then click to message is fine. In this case, I'm just going to use Facebook Messenger. And you can set your daily budget. I always like to start ads the next day. I like to give Facebook a little bit of time to approve it and whatnot. So you can run your ads, start at 10 a.m. Doesn't matter really. We'll do $10 a day here. Now, the really great thing about birthday ads is that you don't actually have to spend that much money. Because if you think about it, not everybody has a birthday coming up this month, right? So not everyone is going to have a birthday at once, which means you don't have to penetrate your whole market. Now, you could, because you could think to yourself, well, if they don't have a birthday coming up, their friend might be planning their birthday party. So, there's a little bit of nuance you want to think about there. Let's just say, for example, in this one, we're going to target just the people who've got birthdays coming on up. Okay, so $10 a day in most market is plenty of money. You might even want to do like $7 a day. It's going to be about $200 a month. That should reach most of the people in the area who've got birthdays coming on up. But of course, keep in mind when you're doing this type of advertising stuff, people might not even recognize, or like, so they might not even consciously recognize that they saw your ads the first time they saw it. So even though they saw the ad, they might not have actually registered that they saw the ad, right? So keep that in mind as you're running these campaigns. Okay. Now, $7 a day, $5 a day, totally fine. Do something along those lines, right? You can do it. The minimum you can do on Facebook is $1 a day. So you can always do that and scale it up if you want. Do $1 a day. See if some people come on in, then 5x it, right? Whatever. It doesn't really matter. So you can play with your budget there. Now, in your audience controls, Facebook has actually changed up some of the stuff. They're always changing their platform a bit. So you want to make sure that you are switching this right here. You want to switch to original audience options. It's going to give you a lot more options. So click that and then say use original audience. It's going to open up a lot more options here for you. Okay. So let's say, for example, I live in Denver right now, but our office is in Arizona. Let's just say, for example, I want to target people 5 miles around my location, just as an example. So there's 150,000 people that live in that 5-mile radius. Okay. And you're going to go down here. You're going to go right here to this section, because this is the important part. So if you're taking notes, take a note right here. This is where you're going to target people who have birthdays coming up. The beautiful thing about this is you don't have to already have their information. You don't need to know that they have a birthday coming up. In loyalty programs and lead generation stuff, you can always collect people's contact information, but you don't need it because Meta already knows it, right? That's the beautiful thing. So you can go ahead and simply just type in birthday. Okay. Now you have a bunch of different options that come up: birthday in January, birthday in December, so on and so forth. To make this ad evergreen, so you don't have to make a new ad every month, you can just run this and keep it on. Some of our clients have these ads on for many years even. If they're performing, don't touch them. So this detailed targeting right here called upcoming birthday, that's the one you want to select. So the details of this is these are people. You can read it. It goes away when I move my mouse, but you can read it right here. These are people who are going to have their birthday within 1 week. So it's a rolling, like, evergreen type of an ad. If they have a birthday coming up within 1 week of today, they're going to see this on their phone. So basically they've got 7 days for you to serve them this ad. So it's pretty sweet. Okay. Bunch of different options here. Select upcoming birthday. And then you can see that narrowed down my targeting from about 150,000 people to 3,000 people, which makes sense mathematically, right? So, maybe in this case, I want to go a little larger, whatever. Just as an example, there's about 10,000 people who've got birthdays coming up. So there's 10,000 people within 9 miles of my business who are having birthdays this week. 10,000 people having birthdays this week. That's crazy, right? And so can we get some of those people to come on in and spend money, because birthdays are a big money spending time, spend money at your place? Okay. That's how you can target them. All right. Keep this on an Advantage Plus placements. Definitely recommend doing that. Keep that there. And then here's where you build your ad. Okay. I'm not going to go into all of the technical details of how to hook this up to ManyChat, how to do the lead gen today. That's a little bit more of a longer conversation. But we cover all that in the portal here. So if you click on these 2 trainings right here, geo-targeted ads, get customers in 7 days, right here, this one, right there. Definitely, that's going to show you all the technical setup of how to set up these ads and connect them to the lead gen, right? Delivering offers. Also, get big groups for birthdays. That's also going to show you some more technical stuff on the back end as well. So we've already covered those. If you see these in your course there, up until this point, go there for the technical setup. But this will get you, I wanted to explain the strategy from a whole. So the way I'd recommend running these ads, guys, honestly, don't overthink it. We've got a saying at our company, which I stole from one of our consultants back in the day, is launch a canoe, not a warship, right? When you're launching something, you don't really know exactly how well it's going to work until you do it. So don't overthink it too much. Don't put too much time and energy into this before you just do it. Because if it works, or even if it works a little bit, then you can always make your graphics a little better, or tweak your targeting. But just launch a canoe, and then once that canoe is performing, then you can come back and kind of build that warship. And guys, you can make graphics in Canva, you can make graphics in Photoshop, you can make graphics wherever you choose. Just want to make sure everyone can hear me okay. Just gonna make sure that I'm coming through loud and clear, guys. Okay, sweet. I got a notification on my phone that the service was bad, so guess not. That's good to know. Okay, so we are on Canva. All right. So guys, on Canva. Okay, perfect. Good now. Okay, perfect. Well, guys, let me know if I'm cutting in and out. Definitely want to make sure that we're loud and clear here. Okay. So you can make some designs here in Canva, or you can make some designs in Photoshop, whatever you decide. I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen here with Photoshop, just to kind of show you how easy it is to make some of these birthday graphics. Okay. Let me go ahead and stop my share. I'm going to share a new screen with you here. All right, here it is. So we did a whole training on graphics and why you want to test a lot of different creatives. I'm not going to go too much into the details with creatives today, but when you run ads like this, you want to test a few different variations. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just download a couple cheesecake photos here, just as an example. Give me a moment to download a couple photos here. I'm just typing in cheesecake from good old Google. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen here. Again, I did a whole training on creatives and why testing a lot of creatives can really help you boost your ad performance. So I'm not going to go too much into the details with that. Dennis is asking, how do I get to the portal that you showed me at the beginning? Dennis, you should have got an email. Guys, if you do not have access to the portal that I showed you at the beginning, go ahead and check on your email. Type in restaurant growth, or just type in my name, Luke, Luke J, and it'll come up. If you don't see that, I'll resend that to you. Dennis, I'm just going to take a note to resend this to you after our call, and we'll get you access to all that stuff. Okay. All right. You're very welcome. Okay. So guys, we did a whole training on creatives, okay, in the portal. Go check it out. But just to summarize the creatives, when you're running a campaign, what you don't want to do, very, very clear. We don't want to run just one image. Okay. I see a lot of marketers running like one image and then making a conclusion on like either it worked or it didn't work. You might get lucky and that image worked, but it's very important that you test multiple different creatives and multiple styles of creatives as well. Okay, it's really, really important. But it's easy. You don't have to overthink it because again, we don't know what's going to work and we want to launch a bunch of different creatives at once. Then you can turn off your losers, keep on your winners. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so you can see my screen here. I've got this nice picture of a cheesecake I just downloaded. One of the creative types that you can do is just a simple bar at the top here. Okay, so I'm going to make this maybe a white background. And forgive me, I'm not a designer. I am not a graphic designer, but hey, this will be okay. This will be good enough. All right. Let me just make this black. And I want to make this a little bit bolder. Okay, that's good enough. Okay. So I might say free cheesecake. I might want to make this a little bit bigger. As you can tell, I'm not the best designer in the world, but pretty good. Okay. And then I might say on your birthday. Something super simple like this, guys. It doesn't have to be too crazy. Okay, free cheesecake on your birthday. Again, I'm not a designer, so don't make fun of me. But looks pretty good, right? Okay, not bad. It's free cheesecake on your birthday. Okay, now you want to go ahead and save this as one of your creatives. Okay, and I'm just doing a little bit of work, and you can see on my screen right now. And I'm going to go ahead and save this. Okay, now to make more variations, as we talked about in other trainings, don't change too much. Just change some of your colors. Okay, just change your colors. Maybe we want to make this black, and we want to make the text here white. Yeah, looks pretty good, right? So there's another variation. And when you're testing these variations, I want to test 4 to 5 different variations. So you don't have to test that many. I'm just downloading this one. I'll show you what I mean when you're uploading those as well. Again, you're doing this because you want to feed the algorithm enough juice, want to feed the algorithm enough options to have a really nice performing campaign. In this case, I might want to grab this. I don't know if that looks good, but yeah, it looks pretty bad. This looks bad, but that's okay. I'm going to use it as an example. Okay, that looks kind of bad. I just grabbed the color of the crust. I don't love it, but we're going to use it because, hey, we don't always know if we're right. The algorithm might love that, and this performs really well. Another different option here, I might just make this background black again. And guess what? We can just simply move this to the bottom. Okay, might want to move this to the bottom. There's another variation. Okay, super simple stuff. And you might want to throw in like a birthday emoji or something. I'm not taking a lot of time with this. Might want to zoom in a little bit on this bad boy here. I'm getting real detailed here. Birthday emoji, I'm going to type in that. And let's go ahead and see if we can paste that in here. Hold on, guys, give me a moment. There we go. That works pretty good. Kind of a weird looking emoji, but that's okay. So, maybe we want to put this, and I'm spending kind of a lot of time on this portion of it, but just to give you a few ideas. And then I might make this a little bit smaller. Okay, so not perfect, but looks pretty good, right? So you might want to do something like this. I'm going to save this one as well, save as a copy. Okay. All right. So we saved what, 4 or 5 different graphics there, right? Perfect. Let's go back to let's go back to Ads Manager. I'm going to share my screen with you again. Okay. So guys, bear with me. I know this is kind of technical, but what we're talking about here is we're talking about obviously why we're going to run campaigns, but then the thought process around how to set them up properly. And the creative is a really big factor in setting these up properly. So that's why I'm really taking a lot of time here. Okay. So I'm taking a lot of time. So in your primary text, this is what's going to say on top of the ad. You might want to say something simple like this. I'm just spitballing this. Happy birthday. Your friends may have forgotten about you, but we didn't. You know, if that's not your brand, don't say that. But I think it's kind of funny. And they might say, click the link for a free dessert on the house. Okay, something simple like that. Okay, simple stuff. All right, and then you're going to sit here and do add media. I'm going to upload some of the media we just created. I think we made 4 variations here, right? Okay. Guys, in the optimization section, I would recommend turning off the optimization. Sometimes Facebook will try to optimize things for you. I don't love that. So just turn that off. Okay. And on the headline here, chat, I would say, right, get a free dessert on your birthday. Okay. There you go. And the call to action, I would always recommend do sign up. Sign up seems to work pretty well. And then here in this section is where you connect this to ManyChat. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to build a ManyChat flow, which we covered in other webinars. And then down here at the bottom, you're going to want to click on Partner App. Okay, Partner App, that's ManyChat. You can select the flow. You can see here. And then you can select the flow that you created in ManyChat. So ManyChat talks to Facebook ads. It's real slick. And then that's it. That's how you do it. That's how you set it up. And so I'm going to actually, I'm not going to publish this because this is just a mock. But I'm going to exit out of this and close this and show you what I mean by making multiple different creatives. So we had this ad created, right? And we're going to duplicate that 3 more times. Right, you're duplicating this in the ad section, okay? Not the ad set, but the ad section. And then here, all you want to do simply is change the creative. So do that one. Turn off all optimizations. Or 10,000 people who have a birthday coming up this week. That is a lot of business. That is a lot of business. Okay, so there we go. So I'm not going to publish this, but you can then see that we've got 4 different variations here of the ad, which is good, right? We want to have a few different variations to feed the algorithm and make sure that these ads can perform. Okay, so that's how you do it. That's how you set it up. That's how you launch it. The only piece that we didn't cover today is hooking this up to ManyChat. We've done full training videos on how to do that in here. So definitely recommend going on in there and setting that up if you have not already. Okay. So guys, just to recap this whole thing, I love birthday campaigns. For our restaurants that we run birthday campaigns for, they seem to work really well, really well. And so in here, keep in mind, you can get dine in, but you can also do this for catering as well. You know, you could run an offer like, you know, if you know, happy birthday, and we'll give you a free tray of cookies if you spend over $100 in catering or something like that, right? Maybe you get a couple people to order a couple $1,000 worth of catering. Hey, you're winning. So again, big groups increase your average ticket. You can penetrate your market in a unique way. It's a nice way to build your lead list. Again, all these people who've joined your list, you can now upsell them things throughout the year. This is really an important part of our service that we do for our clients, but also that we teach, is building up a huge lead list. One of our restaurants in St. Louis, Missouri, they've got about 40,000 contacts. And they just emailed us actually a couple of days ago. And this past year for Christmas, we sent out a few emails and texts and messenger messages about their gift cards. And they said that about $27,000 came in sales of gift cards, came as a direct result of sending those messages. So guys, do everything you can to build up those lead lists. It's going to help you generate revenue now, but really, really great for the long run because there's so many things throughout the year you can use this list for. Christmas gift cards, Super Bowl's coming up, Valentine's Day, March Madness. I mean, new menu items. There's so many things throughout the year you guys can promote. So can't stress that enough. Really focus on that. This is a great way to get more leads to opt in a really unique way. Okay. So guys, I've been blabbering on for about 34 minutes now. I want to open it up for questions. Guys, go ahead in the chat box below. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what your questions are, please. And I'll be happy to help them, happy to help you, happy to answer them. And we can definitely go ahead and dive right in. Preet has a question. Preet, let's see. Preet raised his hand. Preet, I'm going to unmute you. Preet, you are live, but you're on mute right now. Preet, how can I help you? What's going on? Looks like Preet has his hand raised, but is on mute currently. Preet, you're on mute. Preet, if you want to come back, let me know. Just message me if you want to come back and have a chat. But yeah, guys, that's birthday campaigns. Everybody has birthdays. If you don't have a birthday offer, definitely recommend creating one. If you're in our done for you service, we can build this up for you and do it for you. So if you want us to do this for you, just message your client success manager. We can get that built. Robert was talking about needs. Yes, Robert, we actually do have a training on catering as well. Yeah, Ryan, not Ryan, Robert, in your course portal, under advertising, there is a catering ads whole training on that as well. So that'd be great for you to take a look at. Elisa is asking, in your experience, what kind of offer was more effective for birthday ads? Elisa, well, Elisa, remind me what kind of food you have. Remind me what kind of food you have. What do you serve? I'll give you a specific answer. But as a default, all the different types of offers that we recommend for like the main core campaigns can be really good for birthday campaigns. So if you're running ads already and they're working, just also do them for birthday. You don't have to do something totally different. But things like a free dessert works really well. I would say a free appetizer is even better than a dessert. Desserts are pretty good, but a lot of times appetizers perform better. If you've got like let's say, for example, like the more generic the offer, the more it appeals to most people, the more photogenic it is, the better. So like wings are great, pizza is great, burgers are great. But there's also some nuances too, like milkshakes are really good. It just depends on your menu. Small plates. Yeah, Lisa, so if you want to do like if you call it like an appetizer, if you call like you maybe want to do like free appetizer or maybe like a free starter, or you might want to do laws around alcohol are different depending where you're located, but that can be a really good offer too. Sometimes you have to be to follow the laws, obviously, running alcohol promotions, but you can do it. We do alcohol promotions for a lot of our clients and it works really well. So Lisa, you could definitely do that. 2 bars, nice. Yeah, but dessert works well. Lisa, here's what I'll tell you as well, is test it. So you got to test different offers. So, try a dessert offer, try a starter offer, try a drink offer, and see which one gets better cost per lead. You're not really going to know until you do it, but would definitely recommend try a few different offers. Let's see, a couple different questions here, guys. Robert is asking, what are my thoughts on a subscription-based VIP program? Subscription-based VIP program. Robert, can you give me a little bit more context? Just so I can give you all of my brain power for you. Let me know exactly what you're trying to figure out. Subscription-based VIP program. Antonio is asking, how long do you recommend the birthday campaign should run for? Should it be permanent, targeting the people whose birthdays is in 0 to 7 days and maybe their friends? Antonio, great question. Got to test it. That's how it's going to be my answer. A lot of times you got to test it. But yes, as a default, I would recommend have it be permanent. Have it be recurring, right? Have it be evergreen is the word. So when you're running these ads, don't have an end date. You want to set a daily budget. Don't run a lifetime budget because that'll have an end date. You want to have a daily budget with no end date. So definitely try that. But also what you can do as well, Antonio, is you can test it. So in the ads manager targeting, you can target those people who have upcoming birthdays and it's 0 to 7 days. It's this week basically. But you can also target people who have birthdays in January or birthdays in February, and that's the whole month. So you might want to try targeting just that set of people as well and see what performs better. It's pretty easy to do that because all you got to do is just duplicate your ad set and then switch your targeting, and then you can launch it again for that month. So it's not that much work, but I would recommend testing both of those to see. And you can test both at the same time. There's no harm in testing both at the same time. Robert is referring to Panera Bread has unlimited drinks for $12 a month. They call it the Sip Club. Yes, Robert, I love what you're asking about there. We actually did a training on that. Yes, we did a training on that. Is in advertising and it's in subscriptions. So we teach how to do that with Stripe. There's a lot of different ways you can set that up. But yes, in your portal, go into advertising and then right here, subscriptions. That's where you can find that training around that there. Okay. Guys, also as a side note, if you want to start making some commission, we do have a pretty cool affiliate program for these webinars. So down at the bottom here, there's a link where you can refer and earn 20% commissions. So for anybody who if you know other restaurant owners who want to be a part of this, we'll pay you 20% every single month. And so you have to register to get this. It's pretty simple. You just click that, enter your email address, and then we'll send you your referral link. But yeah, everybody can be an affiliate. So it's a nice way to make some passive income by doing nothing. People you send this link to can get a 2-week free trial. So it's really a no-brainer. So I definitely would encourage all of you, if you know other restaurant owners, definitely go down here and sign up for the referral program. It's a good way to make a few extra bucks. Maybe you refer a few restaurants and you earn enough money to pay for your car or part of the mortgage, or it's definitely pretty easy. Robert is saying, I know you guys are more on the marketing side, but if we want to create a loyalty program, any suggestions on a tech service to prevent customers from using offers multiple times? Or does anyone on the call have any advice on that? Robert, great question. So the type of offers that we run for our clients, they can only be used once. So there's ways you can put like conditions in there so they can only be used once. It's pretty easy to do that. Our techniques have loyalty aspects of them, not technically a loyalty program. A lot of our clients have both. A lot of our clients have, use our technique to really, it's kind of like pouring fuel on the fire. It's by going faster and buying leads basically to grow their list faster. And then as a byproduct of that, they also have a loyalty program where we can funnel people into that loyalty program as well. So I think like loyalty program is just like another thing, right? Another way to contact people. Like if you can get people's email addresses, their phone numbers, Facebook Messenger, Instagram DM, this stuff, the way that we teach it, and you can also get them to download your app if it's a part of loyalty. That's like 5 ways you can reach people directly, which is pretty crazy, which is awesome. So, Robert, you can do some, like you can build some loyalty things inside of ManyChat. But if you're looking for a recommendation on what loyalty program to use, honestly, there's a lot of good ones. I've heard good things about Toast. I've heard some pretty good things about 5stars. 5stars has some overlapping things that we do as well, but there's a lot of good loyalty programs out there. So, if you had like if there's anything specific that you're looking for help with there or some advice, I think that that would help the group kind of give you some better direction. But yeah, there's a lot of good programs out there. Robert, is that helpful? Let me know if that's helpful or not. Let's see. Antonio, Damien, what's up, Damien? Ethel, Fernando, Janelle. Hey, welcome in, Janelle. Didn't say hi to you yet. Guys, do you have any other questions? We spent about 46 minutes with each other today, so it's a good amount of time. I hope it was valuable. Guys, if you want to go ahead, again, like I said, in your portal here, and you want to ask for a topic, I'm going to put this link in the chat box below again. If you want us to cover a certain topic, it doesn't have to be marketing or advertising. It can be staffing, customer service, anything that you're running into. Like when you hop off this call today, what's going to be the first thing you stress out about, right? What's going to be that issue that comes up? Let us know in that form, and we'll cover it. We'll see if we can help. Next week, we have a special guest as well. Jennifer Zonlo is joining us next week. Jennifer is a restaurant coach. She's going to be talking a lot about customer service, front of house, upselling, like just staff stuff like that. So definitely make sure you're joining next week's webinar. It's going to be really great. Pumped to have her on. She actually joined us a few months ago and is going to come on back. So guys, I'll leave it open for about another minute or two here. The questions have kind of came to an end. So definitely let me know if you've got anything else, any other questions you want help with. Again, in your portal here, ask for any topics. Definitely sign up for the referral program. It's a super easy way for you guys to make some cash. Simple stuff. Robert says, does the 20% only refer the webinars? Robert, yeah, the 20% here is for the webinars, but we do also have a referral program for our done for you service as well. Yeah. So I'm not sure what Robert is on here. We have a bunch of Roberts, Robert. But if you're in our done for you program, the managed service, contact your client success manager and we can get you signed up for the referral program there as well. Yeah. So cool, guys. Any other questions? I'll give you guys a few moments to go ahead and submit those forms. Again, on the left-hand side here, you can access all the stuff in the courses. Got a lot of really great webinars coming on up as well. Again, next week, we're going to be talking about customer service. A lot of great stuff coming after that, but happy to cover anything else that you guys want to as well. So go ahead and fill out that form. Guys, that's all for me today. Definitely appreciate all of you for being here. As always, spent about 49 minutes with me, so I definitely don't take your time for granted. I hope it was valuable. That's it, guys. Until next time, talk to you in a week. Thanks for being here. Bye.